Draw means wings. Draw means wings. Draw means wings.
Hola, Jose. Funny, I didn't think I would see you here.
What can I say? Draw means wings.
Well, Edward, I once again did not see you there.
We agreed that only the winner can eat at wings. Neither of us has won, so the bet is void.
Oh, no, Jose. You see, I am the winner.
Oh ho ho? And how is that?
Can you remind me what our personal record against each other is?
I can't remember off the top of my head. There's so many.
It's actually
ideas.
7-3 in Pep's favor, Jose.
Thank you, Edward, for not getting my joke.
Oh, sorry. I thought you forgot.
God damn it, Ed.
7 to me, 3 to you, mi amigo. Which means in the event of a draw, winner defaults to the overall.
No, we never agreed to that. It was only the derby.
7 to 3, default to me.
I don't care what the record is. I am f***ing eating at wings.
7 to 3, default to me.
What are you, a child?
7 to 3, default to me.
You know, I knew this might happen, so I brought backup. Zlantan?
Zlantan. Correct.
See you at the Riba.
Welcome back, you lovely weirdos, to this, the FIFA 17 Manchester United career mode. And guys, in the last episode, a couple of you guys were concerned and upset at the fact that Ed Woodward was influencing which players would be on the pitch. Now, personally, for me, I love it. I love it in these mini cutscenes where Edward comes in or someone else comes in and influences who can play, because it forces me to play with rosters that I usually wouldn't, and therefore otherwise would just be, starting the strongest team. But I can also see how it's frustrating as a viewer that, if you have the best players, why not use them? So I asked you guys to vote, and I think we came to a good compromise that, Ed should get a little bit of play, but not every single episode. So I'm happy for that. And if that goes ahead and tickles your fancy, go ahead and smash out that like button, because I want to say thank you. Thank you guys so much for your support on this series. Every single one of them has hit, I believe, almost 2,000 views and over 100 likes. And that is absolutely tremendous, because it's been rough, guys. I'm not even gonna lie. For career mode people, it's been, I don't know why the views are so down. So for all you guys, for every single one of you guys who do watch me, know that I really appreciate it, guys. You are the ones, you're the true guys, and you go ahead and give me the tingle in my nips right here. Now in this episode, we're gonna go ahead and skip past the EFL Cup, because I just cannot be bothered with that cup, especially in Season 1. But as you can see right there, we have Leicester City coming up, as well as Shakhtar Donetsk. Apologies in the last episode, we are going up against Fenerbahce, in real life. I mistook them for the Ukrainian team. Some Manchester United fan I am. Hashtag plastic fan. Go ahead and leave that in the comment section right here. But we're going up against Leicester, who we absolutely thrashed. And no Ed Woodward input in this episode. It's going to be pure, straight up Jose Mourinho tactics. We're playing a 4-3-3 up against the classic 4-4-2 of Leicester. Of course, they do no longer have, N'Golo Kante, which really hurt them in real life. Can we go ahead and duplicate those results? Absolutely flying from us in that first half in real life up against Leicester City. The best we've looked in years, I would actually say. But these are the big boys. After messing around in the Manchester derby, we are going straight up. Zlatan Ibrahimovic, Martial out on the right, Mkhitaryan out on the right. Martial on the left, Draxler, Pogba in the midfield, along with Saul, as apparently Martin Tyler likes to go ahead and pronounce it, along with a back line of Luke Shaw, Eric Bailly, Chris Smalling, and Fabinho with David De Gea in the sticks. Now, replacing up top will be Slimani, as well as Jamie Vardy. How are we going to get down in this one? And Anthony Martial going down, it seemed like just a normal tackle, going ahead, getting taken down. And then we get this, the dreaded Medicab card over here, 6 minutes in. And I've been hearing about this. I've been hearing the whispers in the grapevine that EA, something about the injuries, man, in this year, they seem a lot more frequent. So the whole injury-prone trait, in your CM players, you might want to look out for, because even, Martial's not even injury-prone, but he's going ahead getting taken down. Flickify has been talking about, almost every single episode, he has at least one player go down. But, hopefully it's not too bad of an injury. We're going to go ahead and put in Memphis Depay. Now, Zlatan Ibrahimovic looking up over here, doing it to Saul. Saul going ahead and giving it to Mkhitaryan. Gets past this one, skipping it past. Can he lay it across? He goes for a goal. Here's Schmeichel. able to go ahead and link that up now. Oh, I'm sorry, Casper Schmeichel. Being a Manchester United fan, I'm just used to saying Peter, that's all. And as you can see, it was back and forth stuff over here. Now Pogba linking up with Zlatan Ibrahimovic, back to Pogba. He's in on goal, fires it, and another great save by Casper, the friendly ghost over there. Halftime comes and halftime goes. Not as good as we would like, especially from our boys, especially of how they produced in real life from the 7-second minute. Saul goes ahead and wins himself a free kick. Zlatan. We've been hit or miss on these free kicks so far, so we're going to go ahead and line up and go for a power free kick. 3 bars of power, line it up. Oh, I still haven't figured out free kicks this year, but when I hit them, it's either top bins or it's absolutely into the upper deck. But son, oh my son, look at that knuckleball once again from Zlatan. The big Swede come through. Power free kick trait in full effect for the big Zlatan Ibrahimovic right there. 4th goal in the Premier League. And that's what we want to see. 74th minute, back and forth, but not our best play. It was going to take a moment, and that's why we have Zlatan on this team. That is what he can do for you. In tight games, he can be the difference. And we're going to go ahead and bring in some fresh legs over here. On Herrera coming in for Julian Draxler. Luke Shaw linking up with him, playing into the midfield. Honda, no! Almost hit you with the sneak attack right there, but Honda showing us, it's like, hey man, I was worth it starting in that Manchester derby. That is what I can do. Putting out a warning shot over there to the rest of the Premier League that he might be banging in one from distance a little bit later in this series. And Jose looking a little bit more, inquisitive about how things are going. Mahrez frustrated by the sturdy defense of Manchester United, and the difference maker himself going ahead, having him a little victory trot over there. 74th minute, could have played better, but look at this defensively. Once again, we absolutely smothered them. 60% of possession, 1 shot on targets, and 1 shot overall, while we score 7 shots and 6 of them on target. We do need to be a little bit more clinical right there. Zlatan going ahead and nabbing himself being man of the match with an 8.8 rating. And here is the bad news. We're going to be losing him for 4 weeks, which isn't too bad. It's only a month. It might stunt his growth a little bit, but it could have been catastrophically worse, especially when you see the Medicab up on there. That could go for months, man. So we avoid, catastrophe over here. And now we're going into a little bit of vote. A lot of you guys voted to give Heung-min Son the 27, but one of you guys actually suggested that we go ahead and give Son the 13 to go on with the legacy of Park Ji-sung. So why not? I thought that was just an absolutely phenomenal idea. So he's going to go ahead and live on the legacy of his hashtag Chinese, forebringer right there. Now we're going into the Europa League up against Shakhtar Donetsk. Very famous. They had Douglas Costa. They've always have a lot of pacey, good young Brazilians. Now they got a good couple of Ukrainian players in there. I believe Kovalenko and whatnot are also in that squad. They still have Bernard, who featured in the Brazilian side during the World Cup. It's going to be tricky. We're rocking a mixed bunch of some first teamers and second teamers. Mostly a lot of the younger guys getting, I believe this is Fosu Mensah's first start of the season. So we're going to see what he can do. I've been seeing some absolute monster growth tests from Fosu Mensah if you actually train him up and give him playing time. So we're going to look to go ahead and give the young Dutchman a little bit, more time on the pitch as this series prolongs. And as you can see right here, Tyson, Fred, when they only have a name that they're Brazilian. It's pretty much that. And as you can see for our side, David De Gea, pretty much the only returning player from that original side, except for Rashford from the previous game. So we're going Rashford actually playing in his correct position. Memphis Depay and Heung-min Son over on the wings. Honda getting a start, as well as Fosu Mensah and Ander Herrera in the midfield. Now, early on, look at this. Going away, but we have 2 very pacey center backs in Ta and Kurt Zuma over there to go ahead, and good tracking back from Honda over there to just affect the shot enough, so that's just a bit of a key role. Then Heung-min Son laying it on a platter. Go ahead and get it, Son, and a great save. How did Rashford not finish that? You would have thought for days I was like, I had already put the controller down. I was like, oh, this is lovely. I was just thinking about what, celebration I was going to score, but nothing going on. And this match was extremely frustrating, man. As you can see, we're getting opportunities. We're laying it off, and then another last-ditch defense, from Shakhtar over there. And then look at this. Bernard, he's good. He's pacey. He's going for dates. He's going to be flying into this. Now Kurt Zuma getting it, and that is it, guys. A 0-0 draw in Europa. We have been underperforming in Europa in real life, so it does make sense. Two kind of labored games to start off this episode. Not what you actually want to see going into a Stoke match next. That is always going to be tough, up against Stoke. As you can see, they got the better of us, and they had more shots, the same shots on target, than we tied for possession. Same amount of tackles. It was just a slugfest, man, and that one, I do not want to replay. I do not want to play them again anytime soon. And it seemed like Anthony Martial being out of the lineup does really affect us. While he hasn't really bagged in the goals, he was leading our team in assists, I believe. So losing him for a month is going to be kind of difficult, but it gives the opportunity for our young wingers to step up. We bought Son for a reason. Memphis Depay is still extremely talented, projected very highly potential-wise. Let's see what he can do. Can he produce? Julian Draxler and Rashford starting ahead of Mkhitaryan in this one. And there we go. A Stoke lineup that is very, very stringent, very, very strong spine. Jack Butland, always tough to beat. And look at that. Wilfred Boney up top with Marko Arnautovic, as well as Shaqiri out on the wings. A dangerous team, a tricky team, and a strong team nonetheless. This is going to take something special to get past them. Now, Pogba was getting some chances early on in this match. He was going ahead, gets one there. Saul going ahead. Look at Memphis Depay, completely unmarked on the wings. Got acres of space. Going to cut inside, try to lay it off. Get it to Saul, give it to Pogba in space again, and once again a good block. Two excellent opportunities in the 16th minute. We're going to go ahead and link up over there. Memphis Depay playing it inside, going ahead, goes it across, acres of space, takes a poor angle, and we cannot get it past Jackie Butts. And now it would be Stoke's turn. Boyan onto it, Shaqiri patiently working it across the formation to Wilfred Boney. The ex-Manchester City man goes ahead and works it inside to Arnautovic, gets on the better side, absolutely doesn't. Fabinho there goes ahead, shields him off, and that is the danger of Arnautovic, and gets it to his fellow winger, the unstoppable force that is Xherdan Shaqiri. If you do remember it, last season I did a Sexy Stoke Alone career mode, and this man, what a dream, and absolutely continuing his form from our career mode last year. And much like in real life, Stokes strike first. Now, can we go ahead? And on the edge of halftime, I wasn't really thinking all too much about it. I thought, yeah, maybe we could get one shot off. And then all of a sudden, Zlatan Ibrahimovic absolutely decides to wreck everyone's faces and their moms. Everyone close up shop, because it's done. Business hours are over. Lovely, beastly, magnificently. That's not even a word from the giant Swede over there. Going Rico Suave over there. Look at this. He pretty much shrugs off one of the strongest defenders in the league, Ryan Shawcross. He basically shielded and defended and shrugged off half of the defense of Stoke. I do not know how he kept the ball at his feet, then did a little bit of a scoot turn. Jose getting all hype on the side, on the touchline over there, and somehow has enough pace and strength to power it past Jackie Butts into the second half. We go. Over and up. We were controlling in the second half. And once again, Pogba getting into a decent position, but just that last defender going ahead and blocking that long shot. He's going to ping one in, eventually. Now Pogba linking up, going ahead. Beautiful. In space. First time. Julian Draxler. He's taking a while to kind of get adjusted to the side. I was thinking, maybe we shouldn't got rid of Rooney. This Draxler kid, he's been alright, but all of a sudden in these past two episodes, scoring in the goals, and this one an absolute trick-or-treat. Happy October, everybody. Go ahead, check out my Twitter, Abby. I am now no longer B-. I'm the boo minus. And there we go. Trick or treat. That was absolutely a treat. The young German right there showing us the form. I didn't even know. That takes talent, man. That takes talent to hit it from that angle first time. Beautiful layout from Mr. Paul Pogba over there. And Zlatan Ibrahimovic and Draxler going ahead and showing up. And then I had this opportunity. I had to go ahead and take this. Zlatan Ibrahimovic right in power free kick range, going for that top corner. Do it! Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. It's either like a magnificent knuckleball or it's just Jose's so upset. Come on, man. Zlatan helped you win the game in the last one, and he might possibly help us win this match over here. But then all of a sudden we go to sleep, and Joe Allen, much like he could have done in real life, goes ahead, but he actually pushes it wide. We do get the win. 2 wins, 1 draw. A little bit belabored. It took moments of matches to get through, but you're gonna have moments like this throughout a season. You're gonna struggle, but you have to find it. The teams that can push through these struggles, that can get through the beleagueredness and the ruggedness of a long season, are the ones that lift the silverware at the end of the season. And that is what this episode was about. This is a Yeoman's episode. This is a worker man. This is the lunch pail and going ahead and eating your ham and cheese sandwich type of episode. That doesn't even really make sense. I'm rambling, so I'm going to go ahead and end it off right here. If you did enjoy, go ahead and smash out. Can we get another 100 likes? Can we continue the streak? I would absolutely love it, you guys. Be champs. And there you go. If you don't know, I pretty much stream every single day. We're doing a Swansea Get Nasty Swag City career mode out, and I'm basically streaming every single day around, say, 6:30, 7:30, UK time, so go ahead and check me out there. If you haven't checked out the Gumbo Osaka career mode, please go ahead and catch up on that. It is really, I put a lot of hard work and, a lot of good cutscenes, and it's a pretty strong storyline, I would say, so go ahead. I'll leave a link to that right here. Ding! And yeah, that's it for me. My name is Be Honest. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Stay yourself, stay humble, and be weird.